Hey everyone, James and Mark here with another mukbang. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe.
And if you're new or newer to the channel, please comment below. We want to know where you're from, what's your favorite food, and how did you find us?
Today we are back with another seafood boil, but we decided to mix it up a little bit. What are some of the main differences in this seafood boil that we haven't done in the other ones?
Well, can you guys tell?
Yeah.
Can you guys see?
I feel like if you pause now, it would be like Dora when she talks to the camera.
Oh, can you tell? Good job! You got it right. Well, we have these other crab meat.
Yeah. What do you have to wiggle it like? It's not like a pencil where you could do that thing, but I guess
it's actually wiggly in real life. This is imitation crab meat. So we're gonna do a taste test.
Yeah.
Of king crab legs and fake crab legs.
Exactly. Today we're drinking Golden Road Melon Cart. We were actually just there yesterday.
At this brewery.
Yeah.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. So I'm gonna start with this imitation crab meat. I'm gonna go in for your sauce. Oh, you're not lying. It is very thick. It's like almost like molasses.
THICC. Okay.
Ready? I already got it on the table.
Just make sure you don't get it on the rug.
Yeah.
So, if you're curious about this flavor, it kind of reminds, it's a common Korean sauce in side dishes.
Yeah.
Like dried squid, anchovy, or that kind of. But it also kind of tastes like, if you ever had Korean fried chicken, the one with the sauce on it, it kind of tastes like that too, huh?
The saucy one, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, how is it with, I never had this with butter. How is it with butter?
It gives you the illusion that you're eating king crab, but you're not. But it's still good. I think it goes better with your sauce.
With the imitation one?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get right to this. I was so overjoyed when I got home and I saw Mark. He got 2 packages of the king crab. Actually, this isn't even all the king crab. We decided not to do the legs for now. We're gonna eat those off camera. But how amazing is it to just be able to show it and not have to go through all of the scissors and stuff?
My point, exactly. They should just sell it like this, no? Oh my gosh, like it's just, whoa.
You've changed me. I'm not the same person anymore. This should be the thumbnail. Hello. You always like to use your food as a phone, and I always like to do the. I'll go here first. So you know how like B Loves and Sass ASMR are like, you know, they have their trademark sauce. Like we need to just make a sauce.
Like find something that we both like and just promote it.
Oh, it's delicious. And you know, like, I know the last video you were like, oh, we're gonna eat healthier, whatnot. Relatively speaking, you could probably strike out the beer and maybe the butter. This is low carb.
Butter doesn't have carbs.
Oh, I'm thinking of Mean Girls when she asked if butter's a carb, and now I'm confused. Yeah, it's not a carb, it's a fat.
It's a fat. But it depends on how you define healthy. Like if you're trying to lose weight, you could be unhealthy and still lose weight.
That's true. Growing up, cucumbers we would always eat with like rice dishes at home. And then once I moved out of college, like I didn't really eat it anymore. And then I think I was semi-scarred because you were on this cucumber diet. And that made me not want to eat cucumbers. I'm sure you were kind of scarred having to be on.
I always liked fresh cucumbers.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, back then I did V8 and cucumber.
Not
diet.
recommended. We're not dietitians. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do this
Oh,
and then a little of this. Is it okay? I don't
Yeah.
want to like contaminate
of
you.
course.
Because we did this recently at the pier. They had two different sauces. They had the butter and then the red chili sauce, and we dipped both, and it was like amazing.
Good together.
Yeah. Good idea. Driving home, I had no idea what we were gonna have for dinner.
I hope you like it. I guess eating the imitation crab meat with the king crab helps like give you the illusion or feeling that you're eating more. So you're kind of saving money,
Yeah.
right?
Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, I know this sounds weird. This does taste similar to this. Just like psychologically right now, because it's like we're eating it. So, or you know what I should have done? I should have put the king crab out here and then just stuffed this in the empty shells.
And real. And we could trick people?
Well, we know the trick people, but yeah. So by the time you guys watch this, I don't know when exactly, we've been having computer woes.
So if you're an IT person, please reach out to us.
It's like one of those issues where you Google it and you think there's like 4 different ways to fix it.
And none of them
And
work.
none of them work. So it's like, I was about ready to just
But
throw the
each
computer
time
out.
you're like hopeful, like, oh, let's
yeah.
try this. Oh, this is gonna work, and then it doesn't work.
But it reminds me of like, I don't know, back in late 90s when there was an internet outage at the house, like at home, and you're just like,
Oh, trying to fix it.
you're just trying to fix it, and you're like writing in like code, but you don't even know what you're doing, but you're like, oh. I remember doing IP config a lot. I don't even know what that did, but all these
IP
numbers
config,
came.
IP refresh.
Yeah, right?
Piece by piece.
You want a piece of me? Do you want to just switch? I'll give you this piece.
Okay.
I can't tell, but it looks very white when I show the crab. We've also been like messing around with our camera settings because we look like we're sunburned in all of our videos,
The
dude.
recent ones.
I don't know. Everything's been a mess lately, except for our house. Our house is very clean now.
Maybe we're like reverting back to like when our YouTube videos wasn't as good quality.
Should we do that? That makes us unique. It's kind of like one time we found this person that basically stole our videos and increased the speed by like 3 times. And Mark said, we should just do that as our regular video. And people might watch it. I was like, eh. Kind of got annoying after a while. I think you're onto something. What would we call it? Mark sauce? Sounds kind of weird. Is Hetty right there?
Hetty sauce.
Oh. It's been raining here for 3 days in a row. That's a lot of rain for Southern California. It's like even raining right now. Mm-hmm. And then I just start thinking to myself, like, how do you survive in other parts? Like, we struggle just to take Hattie to go pee. But other places,
Rains more often.
rain,
and they
snow.
Have dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to know if there's a research on if there's more dog owners in areas where the climate's like easier to walk your dog out.
Right. So you're thinking Seattle probably doesn't have that many dogs.
Like compared to here.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Maybe there's more cats there. That's funny because remember when we went to Peru We went to a city, it was all cats, and then we went to the other city, it was all dogs.
It's like they know too.
It's like their territory. They don't want to like cross over. We've been seeing so many bird box spoofs. We were gonna do this blindfolded, but because we're a little rusty, we're like thinking to ourselves like, not having vision and then trying to do this would have been just too much.
It'll be hard. Like I'm close.
Yeah.
Like
I would knock over the butter.
And I would not even want to dip it and like potentially get all over my face.
So I want to have it in a more like once we.
Oh, on today on NPR,
Uh-huh.
they had a segment on how YouTube is going to be more strict on removing channels that is not good, like healthy, or if it's dangerous. Then
it's like a public health type of issue.
So like you know how all these like weird challenges were like really viral, like the cinnamon challenge.
The chicken nugget challenge.
Never again.
They can take down the video, just don't shut down our channel.
Well, no, I mean I'm sure the chicken nugget is okay, but the extreme ones, like there's one even called like boiling water challenge.
What do you do in that?
You pour boiling water on your sauce.
Oh no, that's so it's like the ice bucket challenge, but at the other end. Oh, that's
yeah.
so
So,
horrible.
but anyways, or like the Tide challenge where you eat like laundry. So, anyways, so
Don't do that, by the way.
so there's this I forgot the name, but some YouTube person who has a lot of followers, did a bird box challenge of like, and then he was like either driving or walking out in a busy street.
No.
So,
Don't do that.
but then out of his millions of followers, like majority of them are between like 6 to 16 age bracket.
Yeah.
So, you know, these kids, they watch something and they think is cool, and that might promote like other people to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So his channel got shut down.
Oh, completely shut down?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know do you think I overheated the king crab, or is it okay?
Why do you think so?
When I like opened it, I felt like it was split in the middle, but then I also don't know if it's because of the way I deshelled it.
Oh. Like I know we're not eating rice, but there's so much meat on these bad boys that I get full.
Yeah. I would love rice though. You shouldn't have even mentioned it. Because we recently, when we went to our favorite seafood restaurant in Redondo Beach, they serve rice, and we took the Dungeness crab and threw the rice in the middle, a little butter. So, oh my god, it's so good. Like I can imagine rice with a little crab, this and this would be so good. Look what you did.
Next time.
Is that going to be too hard for you to eat, or should we switch? You okay?
You can have it. I don't want it.
Oh. Well, I ain't gonna say no.
We were on live the other day, and we're talking about last bites, and I remember Shelly was like, I give my man my last bite. Sorry, I'm sure you don't talk like that, but for some reason I just had to talk like that.
And we have extra of the sauce. We don't need more now, but
Yeah, we have extra.
so what else? Yeah, are we gonna make fried chicken and then just drizzle? Oh, we have chicken nuggets. We should eat chicken nuggets and just drizzle it on.
I was gonna make a side dish, but I didn't pick up the ingredients for it.
You know what's funny is I need to really improve my eye contact because I got called out at work today because someone someone said hi to me and I didn't make eye contact. I kind of just looked down and went to the fridge. And then when she walked away, she's like, you totally like looked down when I said hi. And I was
Did
like,
you
oh.
say hi back
Yeah.
as you're looking? Oh,
Yeah, but I just had that like, I don't want to look at you. And sometimes I forget how that could be perceived. So I just need to remind myself to like look.
Yeah, I mean, James, ever since I met him, 12, 13 years, almost 13 years now. My gosh, we're old. Mm-hmm. Like, people are doing that 10-year difference thing is like, that's when we knew each other still.
Yeah.
Anyways, when I first met him, it was hard for him, he had shifty eyes.
I still do.
No,
You got
and
mad
then-
at me the other day for like not focusing.
And then, you know, but then ever since like I remind you, like, you would say you would make an intentional effort
Yeah.
to connect. The eyes are the gateway to your soul.
Well, here, like, I feel like I'm looking, but I'm not looking at the viewfinder. I'm looking at the lens, so that's okay, right?
Well, in the beginning, would you say that you look at the view more so that when people are watching, like your eyes are like here?
Mm-hmm. That's what
And then I
happened.
think I called you out on it early on.
That sounds about right. You always call me out.
For the better. Have my crab leg. It's the real one.
Well, don't jiggle it right before I have to eat it. Just because I can't. It just feels weird eating it like this, but.
I mean, you eat it like it's the real king crab leg. Oh, dip it in that carb-free butter. Oh, with the cucumber? My gosh.
It's like sushi.
Getting fancy.
So will we eat like this ever again? Like deshelling it
All the time.
all the time now? I think what's the one down, like, is there any downside to deshelling it early? The only thing I can think of is it cooled down a lot faster. Whereas, like, if it's in the shell, it retains the heat a little bit better.
I have to disagree.
Oh.
Because when it's already deshelled, although you may be right that it cools down faster, but one could say that we eat the crab faster.
Oh, so it makes up for that time.
So it might be the same. I mean, I remember in the past, like, I'm still cutting, like, the later pieces, and then the juice is running down, and it's cold. So that means it cooled down already.
And you know what's funny is people on our channel think you're a lawyer and you're not. And now you're like, it's because you always argue and you always make these like defenses and like
No, it's
showcase the evidence. You show the people the receipts.
No,
People don't use evidence anymore. It's like, where are the receipts? That's what people say now.
Well, I think it's because my prior Instagram post, I was on a cover of a lawyer magazine.
Yeah.
So people just assumed I was a lawyer.
He is not a lawyer. I would not want you as my lawyer. I think you would lie. Like, not lie. I think you would laugh when you have to lie.
That could be a good strategy.
How?
Huh?
How would that be a good strategy?
Why not?
I don't think people would take you seriously if you're just laughing, especially if it's like a murder trial or something. You just start laughing.
Life should be fun in a murder trial.
No. Mark, before we wrap up this video, we've been like getting worse and worse about it. What's the word of the video?
Oh, ooh, lie.
Okay, lie. Like L-I-E, not L-Y-E, right?
L-Y-E?
Yeah, isn't that like the solution that burns?
I'm not a science major.
Dictionary.com that later.
No, I thought you meant like... Oh.
Were you thinking of lay? Good thing you're thinking of history teacher, not English. And that's the T. All right, we'll see you guys for our next video. Bye.
Bye.